Welcome back. We're talking with Crystal about not only recognizing when our children have anxiety, but now how to kind of help them work through it. Because you were just saying during the break that there's a normal period of anxiety for kids when something's new or different, but it's when it's kind of extending out past, you said how many weeks?
Usually past 4 weeks. If you're seeing changes in their eating habits, sleeping habits are a big one, change in their mood, just their personality may change, meaning if they're more normally outgoing, they may be more quiet. So just cueing into those, and it may be a little deeper than what we think the surface is, and then that is a good cue to maybe go seek a professional and to help really get to that underlying cause, to help develop those healthy behaviors and to really get to the core of what may really be worrying them.
So before you take them to someone professional, maybe any tips for parents on how to sort of help draw that out of them and talk about it?
So you can think about it in 5 steps. The first step would be to be empathetic, meaning just relate to them and let them know that I know that you're worried, and I'd be worried too. You know, starting school at a brand new school or starting a brand new activity is scary. And then just by saying to them, you're safe and I'm here for you, just using those words can really help. Like, oh yeah, you know, mom's here for me, dad's here for me, best friend, whoever it may be, grandma even. And then the next step within that is breathe. One of the simplest strategies for breathing is to think about smelling a flower and blowing out the candle. And that can really help calm that racing heart and those butterflies jittering in the tummy. And when you see your child kind of relax, then you can go into the next step. We're at a problem solve. So anything that causes us anxiety, we like to get some facts, right, and some predictability, and that really helps calm us down. So by starting any new activity, for example, if you're starting basketball, okay, well, what do we need for basketball? Do we have everything we need? We got our shoes, we got our bag, we got our clothes, we got the coach's name, we know our practices, we have the facts, we know to some degree what to expect and what's going to happen. And then some of it is just that fun, natural surprise of trying something new and keeping that as a positive, like, oh, think about some new friends you're going to meet who also enjoy playing basketball or who also enjoy, you know, doing crafts or playing an instrument too, that you're going to find some friends that share the same interests and commonalities that you have. So focus on those positives and then break it down into steps. So sometimes our kids need to know, what do I do first and what do I do next? And it can be as simply broken down as to going to school, starting high school. So what school do we go in? What door do we go in? Where's the vicinity of my locker? Just breaking down those steps and walking through them helps encourage and helps a visionary that, yeah, I got this. I envision myself being successful and doing it well. And that develops a skill very nice and young,
Yeah.
which I wish I would have had more when I was younger, is right away setting yourself up to seeing yourself being successful as you walk through those steps. And then encourage, just simply encourage and acknowledge them for, like, you know, I appreciate you telling me, you know, that you were scared or worried, because that takes a lot of bravery to just be able to say that. And our kids who can't necessarily have that verbal expression is to help them acknowledge it when you see them, you know, hair twirling or sticking their hands in their mouth or screaming no, or you know, expressing that, you know, they're terrified in other ways, that, you know, it's okay to take that breath and to calm down and get the facts and really let them know that this is a good thing. Change is a good thing, and what are we going to get out of it? You know, by trying something new, we're going to learn something new and we're going to have a new skill.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
So how can people get a hold of you if they'd like to?
You can get a hold of me on my website, www.heartofbehavior.com, as well as you can call us as well, and be happy to talk to you.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, stick around when we come back. We're going to give you some great, delicious, healthy foods right after this.